Welcome back everyone to Only Frames. This is a production of the Ramsgate Rail Pool League Invitational. It's a Division 1 game, so we're hoping the standard is not miles below average. And it's our big free agent signing. Joe hoping to pull up the standard of the league by its bootstraps, playing against James, who's had a torrid time to start Division 1, but today it could all change. Seems unlikely to be in this frame, however, because Joe has slapped that break like it was a red-headed stepchild. He'd caught stealing. He's scattered the balls all over the place. He's taken yellows, and he's about one good pot away from these all being there for him. And there is said good pot. We join Joe in what is his 5th game of the season, and like a lot of men in November, he finds himself unbeaten. He's had 3 wins and a draw that Steve took off him, and nobody was expecting that. He has had it all his own way. Is it going to change here against James? He's left himself a double. He's going to need this yellow to straighten up a bit. Like a lot of men, also in November, he's hit that too hard. He's rattled both pockets, and James is getting an unexpected opportunity. He's got a nice angle, this red, at the bottom right-hand side. He's going to need to do a bit with the cue ball to get it into the red and black. Oh, not quite enough side. He's unfortunate. Has got a shot on his red to the top. I don't know how much value there is in potting it. However, he's going to struggle to make things awkward for Joe with how the yellows are laid out. He's missed the pot trying to get some massive reaction on the cue ball. He would have not really been expecting to clear those after missing the attempted cannon first time. It looks like Joe is in full Cobra Kai mode in this game. There is no mercy. At his pool table, he drops the yellow in, disturbs the red away from the black, making this now the simplest of chances. Drops that one in up the top, a little trace of side. He'll roll this black in, plain ball down the cushion, and that will be 1-0. We'll go into frame 2. James gets his hand back at the table. He's broken, but he's dropped a loo ball in, and that's really unfortunate because these yellows have split really nicely. If Joe can disturb the black, which he can because he's got a shot and a visit, he's going to have his pick here because he can bring the 2 reds off the cushion as well, and the reds might be the nicer ball. He has done as expected, disturbed those 3 together there. I don't know what he's going to take from here. I think it's probably going to be the yellow into the top left as we look at the table. This has maybe made things a little awkward with the red and the yellow sticking together in the middle of the table, but he will get to that. He's a much better player than I am. He's probably already got his route planned. Have talked about Joe being unbeaten this season. However, he hasn't played any of our other unbeaten players as of yet. He's missing names off his resume like Chris, and of course the big man and favourite, I think, for the league title, Tom. We'll see what Joe's all about once he's faced a real challenge. As it is, he's played a clever shot there to hang on that yellow, an even better shot to use the red to stop the white. This is probably going to be curtains for James, and he's had 2 visits to the table in 2 frames. You can't win a game if he's not letting you have a shot. Let him have a go, Joe. You're hogging all the table time. I think he likes the camera. Not only is he a better pool player than most of us, that's a lie, all of us, he's also better looking, and for a nice change, not a hint not of fair. He's got a full head at all. And that is 2-0. Things are looking ominous for James. Is he going to get a proper run at having a visit? Or is Joe going to continue this victory march and make it 5-0 and another victim for him? It's another lovely break. These have opened up beautifully. Joe is planning his route now. He's thinking 3 or 4 shots ahead, not the customary, oh, let's pop that and see what happens with the white that you usually get on the channel. Oh no, this is going to be an easy one to the middle to start. And I have talked him into missing one. Come on, James, you've got to go at the table, and these are looking nice. I'd be taking reds here, mate. Take that one to the middle. Get yourself a nice, easy starter and worry about the white after. Let Joe do all the planning, all the clever stuff. He's got a starter. Let's see what James can do. We've not seen a lot of him on the channel. He is a silent assassin for the most part. He's taking these reasonably well. These two easy ones to the middle. He's coming down the table now. Going to need a bit of side. He's had a rush of blood to his Q arm there. He never needed to be hitting that quite so hard. He's going to be trying to cross double back to the middle. This ain't easy. And he's over-egged it. And he hasn't fluked. I thought he'd fluked the red into the bottom, but he hasn't. And he's given Joe just what he didn't need, a second chance. This goes to the bottom. He's going to clear that pocket. He's cleared the yellow off the black. That is some shot. In this game, at least, it seems like Joe is operating on a much higher level than the rest of the league. He's essentially the ringer your mate brings along to Sunday League. Football had trials at Chelsea when they were a kid. Joe played pool at international level as a younger man. And when his Q arm is flowing like it is here, you can see why. He can do things the rest of us wouldn't even think of. Never mind try. This will be some shot though, or some sequence of shots to get onto this at the top with a decent angle to get onto the one at the bottom, because obviously the red is taking that. The only shot I can see is to leave himself a double either to the middle or back across to the bottom left hand side. And he's missed the pot. Of all the outcomes I could foresee, missing the pot was not on my bingo card. And James has got another chance, and this is a real chance now to nick the frame. Just needs to start off with this red to the middle, drop it in, leave the white exactly where that red is. You don't need to do anything with this. Oh, he has been high, wide and handsome on that. And that is just through not having any table time. We're 3 frames in and he's had 4 visits. You're never going to get any rhythm. He's missed again and James is coming back to the table. James, you've got to take advantage. This is like Christmas coming twice in a year. You're not going to get many of these, mate. You're one good pot away. Long, straight, down to the bottom right-hand side. How's your queuing? An absolute dream is how it is. He's gone for the plant. I would maybe look at the red to the top, but this is James's game. He knows what he wants. And what he's done there is what I was worried about. He's left that red on the yellow. It doesn't pass. He can't see the red on the top, so he's got to play some sort of containing shot here. I would just be looking to hit that red, glance the white off to the side cushion and the yellow to the bottom. But it looks like he's trying to force it through. It was a nice idea to cover the pocket and leave the white low, but that yellow cuts past that red, and the danger with that was always he's left him the angle to come up. He's missed the pot, but it's not going to matter an awful lot because he's taken that pocket that James needs. This frame has got the chance to go tactical very quickly. I would not be looking to pot this at all, and James hasn't. We might just be seeing these two rolling balls up near pockets, but the whole time Joe's got that bottom left covered with his yellow. He's in the ascendancy. He's gone for the pot and he's actually tried to play a shot to disturb the red and the yellow. James, it looks like he's going to take the pot. I don't know that there's any real value in it, to be honest. He takes it, then what's he going to do with the red that's stuck to the yellow? Oh, I tell you what, he's been unlucky there. It was a great idea, but he actually got too much on it. Hopefully he can see the outside edge and he can find this white on the top cushion. Oh, he's just giving it a whack to see how he goes. Well, he's near the top cushion. Unfortunately, it passes the black quite comfortably to this yellow here, and you would expect Joe to be taking these two balls. Was worried about the white. I thought we were going to see another loo ball there, but no, but he's hit the knuckle. It's come out, and actually he couldn't have asked for nicer position on the yellow than he had there. The shot to the black wasn't great, but he's going to drop this in dead weight towards the bottom left. Yeah, lovely job. That's 3-0 and Joe is running through James like dairy through Brad. Frame number 4, James at the table. He's had a nice break. He's potted something and he's down playing reds. Where's that white gone? Oh, he's mistying off. Happy with that. You could see there was some concern. He's got a chance to chip in a few balls. We're going to have a chance to see James at the table a little bit, which hasn't happened much so far this game. As I said at the start, he's had a bit of a torrid time to start Division 1. He's yet to get a win on the board. He has played Chris. I believe he's played some of the other big hitters at the top. He needs now some games amongst the middling players to get a few points on the board, maybe build some confidence, maybe a game against me. As Tom has let you know, I am a complete haddock and he's going to wipe the floor with me, so I don't see why James wouldn't either. Interestingly, myself and Tom will be coming up on the channel shortly, so it should be another victory procession like we're seeing from Joe here. Tom marching his way to an easy win is what's expected from everyone. Joe is showing a real ruthless streak at the table, giving no quarter. And like Perseus, when he thought the Gorgon Medusa, he's gone straight for the head. James looks like a defeated man when he's at the table. I think he might be a bit straighter than he wanted on this. This will be some shot, but Joe's got the cue power to get this done. Wow, that's taken the side. He's unlucky to get the kiss of the red. I think if he's not got that, he's a lot nearer to where he'd have wanted to be. I think he's looking at the double to the middle here. Doesn't go to the top. I can't see anywhere else than that right-hand side middle unless he's going to cull it along the cushion. He's gone for the middle. How's that? Oh, so unlucky. What a shot. James, he's got little hope here. I think he's got to be looking at trying to clear that middle pocket or leaving Joe in a position where he couldn't do anything. He's gone to clear the middle pocket. He's caught it thick. That's 4-0, but I don't really think that's cost James too much as the result of that frame didn't look in doubt. Joe's given that break some welly, but nothing has dropped. He's come up dry. I think it may be the first dry break we've seen all match. This has got to be James's chance to get a frame on the board. And I don't know what's happened there. I think he thought something passed and it didn't. His eyes are playing tricks on him. It's the last thing that he needs now. Joe at the table. These yellows are everywhere. So whilst Joe makes his way through these, I'll point you in the direction of our TikTok and Instagram pages. These will be winging their way to the screen any moment now with the help of our fabulous editor, Chris. Give us a like, give us a follow, comment on anything you like. Also, on the YouTube channel, you'll see Lou continuing on his road to dish. Like one of my favourite childhood films, this could well be the never-ending story, but in a far more literal sense. Give him some help, guys. He's keen to take any advice you've got for him. Joe, making light work of these yellows. This, I would say, looks like it's completely academic here. It's going to be another 3 points for Joe. This is why we went out and signed this guy. We knew he could bring the average ability of the channel up because he's so much better than the rest of us. But as soon as I say something good about him, something bad happens. He's hung that yellow over the hole. I don't know that it's going to impact too much. James is going to have to go some to win 5 frames in the minute that we've got left. But let's see if he can get one on the board. He's chipping a few of these reds away, and they are there, to be fair. This isn't a difficult opportunity, but if he misses, or if he does that, that's a loo ball. and that's going to be the game. Joe's going to come in, get the white where he wants it, sort of. Probably didn't want it there, and he's not happy with that. He's been a bit careless, but I don't know it's going to make any odds. He'll play cushion first, drop it in. It's no problem. There you go. Drop the yellow in, the black will go. It's going to be 5-0. This is why he was favourite, and this is a warning for the rest of Division 1. Playtime is over, and Joe means business. It's 5-0.